Greetings, everybody. I am Agatha Varshenka, and as always, I am the crown of the downtrodden, and welcome back to the sanctuary. So, I'm going to confess something. This is going to be sort of a short episode. Not the most well organized. I've had a lot going on this week. I've been really busy between shows and doing whatnot, some activist work that I do. Plus I've been dealing sort of with a cold. But, I wanted to be here for you. I don't ever want to let any of you down. I'll always be here for you. But this episode's going to be a little different. I'm sorry for that, but we'll be back to normal next week. Anyways, as I mentioned, I've been doing a lot of this activist work, and it got me thinking about what does activism mean? I see a lot of people voicing what they got voice on Facebook and Twitter and whatnot. These are the people who post memes for Bernie Sanders or Black Lives Matter or environmental issues or whatnot. Then you wonder, you ask them. I've actually asked them myself. Okay, cool, that's a really great start. What do you do about it though? I post this on Facebook. I post this on my social media. I get the word out that way. Okay, you're good at pushing buttons. Do you go to rallies? Do you, if you're a musician or something, do you write songs about it? That's enough. Facebook. No, it's not. Doing stuff solely on the internet and having your feel-good pat yourself on the back moment is not enough. If you really care about these causes, you get your ass out there and you march, or you petition, or you run for office, or you use, if you have a creative craft like I do, you use that, you do something with that. You don't just sit there anonymously online, you push buttons and you think that's enough. That doesn't do shit. You gotta get involved. You have to actually put yourself on the line. That's it, because this is about effort. When it comes to activism, and really want to be the change you see in the world, that is effort. And sitting there posting your feel-good things on Facebook or Twitter or whatnot, or liking somebody else's status on the matter, that's not effort. You're just there doing that. You're not really dealing with consequences. Okay, maybe people unfriend you, but you're not you're not putting anything at risk, really. So, my whole thing is, if you're not willing to really go all in and put the effort in, don't even bother. But if you are, if you are truly passionate about these things, because we have a lot going on. There's a lot of big things going on. History is repeating itself, people. We're seeing a return to the civil rights era in a lot of ways. For those of you who aren't familiar with the civil rights era, a lot of you know about Dr. Martin Luther King and whatnot, but, there's so much happening as well. You had the Vietnam War protests. You had the Compton cafeteria riots, which then eventually led to the Stonewall riots, which ultimately launched Harvey Milk and the original like LGBT movement and all that. You had second wave feminism come up from this. A lot of things. Just there were a lot of things that happened that are happening now. You know, we have LGBT stuff going on. We have Black Lives Matter going on. We have climate change issue. Now that's something they didn't have back in, you know, the baby boomer era. I personally see fourth wave feminism eventually happening with a lot of these like rape cases and sexual assault, whatnot, that continue to be swept under the rug. I mean, there's some big things going on, you know, economic inequality, you know, the fight against Islamophobia. I mean, there's some serious shit happening. So yeah, I mean, if you're getting passionate by this and want to get involved, right on. Definitely get involved. These are very serious issues. This is a very pivotal time in our history that we're dealing with right now. But do it right. Don't sit there and be all half-ass on fucking Facebook. Just posting a meme now and then, or a status that you can easily delete and take away. No. You get off your ass, you turn your fucking computer off. I mean, unless you're gonna put a website that raises, real awareness and money for this shit. No, turn your fucking computer off. Get your ass out there. You find out where to get involved. And if there's nowhere to get involved, you start one. You fucking start one. That's how you make a change. You contact your lawmakers. Or you can run for office yourself. We are in election year, after all, and elections happen all the time. So, yeah. Be involved. Be really involved. Don't be a thumbs-up spectator doing this thing, okay? Get involved. One other quick thing I'll bring up, too, before I go. There's a lot of passion with all these things. There really is. There's a lot of things to be angry about. I understand. Don't let it get the best of you, though. You have people working against a lot of the social progress movements, a lot of the social justice things, but these things are very important that we need to happen. There's a lot of people who don't want it to happen, and they are working on our anger. They want us to lash out. They want us to lose our heads, so they can say, "Oh, see, these people are bad. They're all about anger." We don't need that. Tell them we're better than that. We're better than that, folks. We are so much better than that. You cannot fight hatred with more hatred. It's gotta be fought with love. So, by all means, do get angry. If you're not getting angry about what's going on, I actually wonder about your emotional state, in a way. I mean, there's a lot to be angry about, but just don't let it, you let it fuel you towards positive change. You don't let it get you into trouble and, start making you into somebody you're not. Remember the love. Remember the love. You remember to chill sometimes. Somebody encroaches on you and wants to draw you into conflict. Well, if you engage them in that conflict, if they win, then they can say, "Oh, see? Progress is about hate." Don't give them that leverage. hold back, hold back your rage and fight them with love, fight them with joy if you can. You don't let them get the better of you. There's a lot of desperate people out there who want to see us fail, and they're going to use every crappy ass tactic. But don't let them do that. Just remember what we're really doing here. Yeah? And one final thing for you artists out there, get involved. Because in the 60s and whatnot, the original civil rights era, music and art and all that was a huge part of it. And it was a nice calming thing when people would get enraged and provoked. What better way to diffuse that than having a nice song be played, or a dance, or a piece of artwork to focus on? They're throwing negative distractions at us. We need more positive distractions to make sure we don't lose our heads, but we still keep our eyes on what's important. So my artist followers, please join me. I have just started an organization called Aura, Artists Unified in Requisite Activism. Get involved, please. Because we gotta get involved with this. We need the art. A revolution without art is not one worth having. So, yeah, email me at agatha@varshenka@gmail.com if you want to get involved, or comment below. And of course, for the rest of you, as always, if you have a topic to write in, agatha@varshenka@gmail.com, or comment below. I do have topics that I could have done this week, but this is sort of a weird week with my busy schedule, and I apologize. This isn't my usual traditional, webcast, but again, I just kind of want to be here for you this week. I don't plan for there to ever be, no matter how busy I get, I don't plan for there to ever be a week where I'm not here for you. So, anyways, I do have some topics to look at in the future weeks, but please keep writing me more, because this is about all of us together. We are all in this together. Alright, so, anyways, yeah, that's what I got for you this week. Well, maybe this inspires some of you to get involved, to be the change you want to see in the world. Anyways, I will see you next week, but until then, I'm Agatha Varshenka, and I love you all.